Good morning. Just checking in from Busselton in WA, and super exciting week here. We're 8 days away from the half Ironman in Busselton. So we have two events in Busselton every year, two Ironman events. We've got the half Ironman in May, and then in December we have a full and a half Ironman. So it's a great week. Don't know if you've ever been to Busselton before in race week. I'm sure plenty of you have. But for those of us that like to swim, bike and run, or any other endurance sports for that matter, and who live here in Busselton, it's so exciting because all of a sudden the town is flooded with fit, healthy, motivated, fit people, and we just love it. So if you're coming to Busselton, can't wait to see you all and welcome. And if you're not, what I want to do today is just give you a little sneak peek of what happens in Busselton on race week, basically. So 8 days to go. What we like to do in Busselton on race week, there's a few places that I think are really iconic and you probably should check out, and many of you would have already, but look, starting with obviously the Jetty and the foreshore and the Goose. So that area has had a lot of work done over the last few years, and the foreshore is just amazing. So come down, bring the family, check it all out, spend some time around the Jetty. Have a drink in at the Goose or a coffee, and it's a great spot to do your last training ride. If you're coming down and you're doing the race, you can do, your easy spin out on the bike, have a coffee at the Goose, and you'll find a whole lot of triathletes hanging out there. And then moving up into town a little bit, if you have heard of the Ironman, you surely would have heard of the Fat Duck in Busselton, and that's just an absolute icon. Everyone who is into cycling or anything triathlon usually ends up there. So fantastic coffee, bike shop, lots of sporting gear, and a beautiful courtyard. This time of year is amazing in autumn. Sit out the front, have your coffee and talk all things triathlon or endurance sports. So make sure you head in to see the guys at Fat Duck. There's a couple of other cafes, so I'm going to pop a link in the notes actually, because there's a whole article on our website, and so if you want to read about, there's a couple of other cafes that you might want to head to. Also other things that you can do with the family. So if you're bringing your family down, there's other activities that you might want to check out too. So I'll pop a link down in the bottom. Now the other thing, of course, that we really love about race week is the Expo. So this year race day is on a Saturday. The event has changed again, gone from a Sunday back to a Saturday by popular demand, which makes it a really fun weekend in town. So race day Saturday, which means there's a really good after party on Saturday night, and then the Expo is still open on Sunday as well. So the Expo will start on Friday. We're open, I think, from 10 o'clock on Friday morning and open quite late Friday night. We're open on race day, and we're open on Saturday, and then we're open on Sunday as well. So if you're here for the triathlon or you happen to be in Busselton, come and check out the Expo, because there's amazing sporting gear, nutrition, obviously, we're going to be there, but other people like dietitians and sort of other associated professionals as well are going to be down there. So lots of free advice, lots of information, lots of great deals. And so for us, for Bindi, this is, I think, about our sixth half Ironman. It was one of the first events that we actually did, and so the half is just such a fun time for us, because all the locals come and visit the stall, and all the out-of-towners come and see us as well. So we really love the half. So we are going to have lots of our products on sale, so come down and get a bargain. But also what we're really pumped about is that we have a new gel line, and I'm not going to say too much about it now because we're launching it at the half Ironman. So excited, because you guys have been asking for literally years since we started, are we going to have gels? And so this is really awesome news for us. And so we have actually sourced a gel that is natural, it's Australian made, it's healthy, it's easy on your tummy. Look, to be honest, it's all the things that we care about in our products, and we found a gel that we think you guys are just going to love. So what we're doing is releasing them at the half Ironman, and we've got plenty of giveaway samples and tasting, so we'll have them there to taste. So make sure you come down and see if you like them, because we love your feedback. We want to know that Not we obviously think they're great, but we want to know what you think too. So Expo starts next Friday. Can't wait to see you all. If you've got any questions about what to do, where to go, how things work in Busselton, stick them in the notes, in the questions, comments below, and I can answer any questions there. And like I said, I will also put a link into the blog post that we have already got up on our website, and that's got a bit more detail about where to head in Busselton. If you're racing, hope you're having a great week, taking it easy. All the work is in the bank, as you know, and I'm sure everyone keeps telling you. Have a nice restful week and get yourselves carb loaded and ready to unleash on race day. See you in Busso.